Hello.
Hello, welcome to the show. I am Chuck,
Bonnie.
and thanks for joining us on the weekly show. Week 2,455, I don't know.
Really?
Came up with a number.
Oh, okay.
So how was your weekend?
Weekend was good.
What'd you do besides nothing?
I went on a bike ride.
Yeah, that's right, you did.
Yes.
And I'm proud of you. You actually almost made 7 miles.
You know, you can't just give me the 7 miles. It's point
All right.
2.
42. No, you got it. You got the 7 miles. I'll give it to you. You walked from the house to the truck and from the truck back to the house. You were good. You did a lot more than I thought you would.
Okay.
No, I mean, 7 miles first time out, so that's a lot, I
Yeah,
think.
yeah, it's been a while.
Personally, I figured, if you do 4 or 5 the first time out, that's a good outing. Mm-hmm. Then you build up a little bit after that, How did you like it? What'd you think?
It was fine.
I enjoy biking. It's one of the things I enjoy.
I don't get it.
Yeah, you go out, you baloney with the boys a little bit, and the people that's out there, and, you're having fun.
I'm always
Before
worried I'm going
you
to
know it,
fall.
It's a bike. You never figured out how to ride a bike. Come on.
I worry I'm going to fall. I have really bad knees, and I worry I'm going to fall.
But you
Splat
did,
all over
you
the
did
sidewalk.
good.
Yes, I didn't fall.
Okay, so if you do it for a little bit, you'll get a little more used to it. What else did you do?
Nothing.
Just sat around?
Yes.
Did nothing? Kind of
Nothing.
took Sunday off?
Yes, watch movies.
Yep,
Watch
got a
TV,
big
watch
weekend
movies.
coming up this week, right? We've got parties to go to and things going on.
Yes, and Mommy's Day.
Oh, yeah, we got Mother's Day coming up.
That's right.
Gotta, make sure you take care of your moms.
That's right.
Gotta get the flowers, the candy, maybe
Mm-hmm.
a dinner thing. Call them up and say, hey, Ma, you feel like making
Craft show, sorry.
dinner? Craft show.
It's Mom. She's going to want to go to a craft show.
All right, well, whatever it takes. You gotta make Mom happy, right?
That's right.
That's what it's all about.
That's right, yes.
Okay.
No, that's it.
That's it?
That's it. That's all I got going on. What do you got going on?
That's it. I got that going on, and I'm going to relax. Very important. Very important.
Yeah.
So what do you got coming up on the show today?
Oh, let's see. What do we have coming up on the show today? Well, we've got a holiday today, of course, because I like to.
Holiday today?
Yes,
What
today is many holidays. We'll talk about it in the show.
okay.
And
Surprise me.
we've got a very nice story. We've got a girl who did something really nice. And then, of course, we've got the obligatory stupid news, because that's the most fun part of the show for me.
Yeah, of course. We're going to try to make you laugh here and, put a smile on your face with everything that's going on in the news and the world and all the rest of that. And, thanks for joining us. The idea is to try to get you over the hump and get you to the end of the week.
Exactly.
When the alarm clock goes off tomorrow, maybe we'll make you happy enough that you'll actually want to get out of bed.
Yeah, maybe.
We'll see
I
what
don't
we do.
know. It's Thursday.
Oi. We'll see what it is Thursday. Yeah.
All right. So, without further ado, let's take a quick break, and we'll come back with our whatever we have going on. I don't even know how we have it all set up this week, but we'll be back in a little bit.
Hey, this is Chris Jake, and if InRavio.com spots you at an event wearing this bracelet, they will give you $100.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the InRavio TV network.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Mark Weller. We're some of the proto men. If we see you without this bracelet, we're gonna punch in the. But if you have this bracelet from InRavio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
What's up, guys? We're Scare No Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Hello, and we are back.
Yes, we are back. Welcome back to the show. Thanks for joining us. So Bonnie's got a whole bunch of stuff for us today.
But he knows absolutely nothing about
I know
because
nothing
it just
about, yeah.
surprise him
It
every
surprised
chance
me.
I get. So, start off with one that I know is in the stupid. So I guess we're going to go with stupid first. So I guess we're going to do the sweep. So, stupid news. So an Argentinian beer company replaced rugby players' missing teeth with bottle opener implants as part of an ad campaign. Don't you love it? The Salta beer ad created by the agency Ogilvy Argentina documented how the company teamed with an oral surgeon to reward players who gave everything they've got on the field, including their teeth. He said, "We decided to give rugby players back the teeth they had lost in battle. But we weren't going to give them a simple tooth back. We developed a unique dental implant, a specially designed tooth-to-open beer. The implants, which were installed by Dr. Sebastian Jury, bear the Salta brand name and were demonstrated to be working beer bottle openers by the patients at the end of the ad." So it actually has their name on it.
On the implant.
So what do you just like,
So it's
check
an
my tooth,
advertising?
you know?
Yeah, check this out, Bert. I mean, so how does anybody see the name? And besides, I'm just like thinking metal on my teeth. It's like, it makes me kind of cringe, you know?
Yeah, that I'm thinking, yeah. But
Oof.
rugby players are a tough bunch,
Yeah.
to put it mildly.
Right.
Well, I know a rugby player,
I
and
know,
he's
he's a tough dude.
yes, he is. He's an ex-cop, and he's 60, and he still plays.
He is tough.
He still plays rugby. It's unbelievable.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's
Got a flat tire, I'll rip it off my teeth.
exactly. Yeah. So it's a different breed. I'll just say that it's a different breed. Okay, a 66-year-old Auburn woman calling herself an ambassador for God and his son Jesus Christ filed a federal lawsuit against all homosexuals. Sylvia Driscoll said in the suit that she's petitioning the U.S. District Court of Omaha to be heard in the matter of homosexuality. She says, is homosexuality a sin or not a sin? In a 7-page letter framed as a lawsuit, she cited Bible passages that described homosexuality as an abomination and against nature. And she said, never before has a nation or the state been besieged by sin. So she wants to know if all the judges of this nation judge God to be a liar because of what it says in the Bible. Anyway, she said she petitioned the court because she feels it imperative to stand up for the moral principles on which the nation was founded.
So the nation was founded on what?
On Christian values, which we know that to be true because that's what it was back then, and that's the people who came to the nation. I get it. Oh, somebody's here. Hi, Ustreamer. I get that the nation was framed on Christian values. I get that. But they're supposed to be, and we learned this in school, it's one of the few things that I actually remember from school, that
Really?
that there's supposed to be a separation between church and state. So basically, no matter what a judge thinks, they could be Buddhist, they could be Muslim, they could be Catholic, it doesn't matter.
Yeah.
No matter what they think, they can't get involved. They can't decide that homosexuality is a sin. Is a judge, not a priest. It doesn't matter. Plus, who made her the person that is going to stand in for God and be their
Right.
be the I don't know, proxy?
God's proxy? Well, yeah. I mean, well, reverends do, that, don't they?
Yeah, well, I'm not buying that anyway. I don't think they should.
Well, they interpret the Bible. I mean, they spend their life studying the Bible and try to interpret it as best as they can.
Yes, but I
Bring
don't
it
like
to you,
I
you
don't
know?
like that they tell you this is a sin and you're going to hell or whatever it is that they're going to do. And
Well,
I
not
know the
everybody-
Lutherans don't do that,
Not
but the
everybody
Catholics
says
do.
that, but, well, let's not kill the Catholics now. I mean, I don't know. I'm really not a Catholic, and I haven't been to a lot of Catholic services, so I really can't say much about that. But, yeah, I mean, nobody should really be, spouting off what's right and what's wrong, really.
No,
I
that's
mean, let
that's
everybody
the whole
decide for
point.
themselves. There's a good way to do this. If you read the Bible, and you can figure it out for yourself.
That's if you can understand the words.
What, in the Bible?
Too many these and thous and
All right, well, I'm a bonehead, and I can pretty much figure it out, so I'm sure if you go and, you don't want the King James, the NIV version, go there and go to
okay.
Bible.gateway.com.
Well, I think she's
look it up.
ridiculous, and I can't believe that the person taking the paperwork didn't go, lady, go home. It's just, we're not doing this. I would have yeah, I would have, lady, go home. I'm not even going to turn this in. All right, so moving right along. Howard County Police say a school bus driver is accused of driving while impaired after running off the road with 44 students aboard. No one was seriously hurt, thank goodness, but the bus was carrying 44 students from Forest Ridge Elementary School when the accident happened. Police were called to the scene, and the driver, 33-year-old Stacy Jean McKinney of Laurel, Maryland, was arrested. She faces multiple charges, including driving while impaired, drug possession, and negligent driving. I can't talk today. The ironic part of the whole story is that the bus was traveling down Whiskey Bottom Road, and the driver was drunk. That was my favorite part of the whole story, and he's not paying attention to me.
And the driver was drunk, I got it.
Come on, that's the best part of the whole damn story. She was drunk and driving down Whiskey Bottom Road.
I know. Well, don't we have a Whiskey Road over here?
Yes, we do.
I always thought that was very fun. If you got pulled over for DWI on Whiskey Road, is that really a crime? You're on Whiskey Road.
But are you drinking
Can't
whiskey?
well, you should be. Jack Daniels, right? I've got whiskey in the car and I'm on Whiskey Road. I mean, how much better can it get? And I'm wearing my Jerry Garcia tie. With Grateful Dead blaring on the radio. I mean,
Right.
Could it get any better than that? I submit it cannot.
Okay. Okay. So, Russell Stansfield of Durker, England, was caught stealing from a parking meter in Bury earlier this year, and he admitted in court to committing multiple similar petty thefts on a variety of coin-operated machines. Bury Magistrates Court ruled this week to slap the 38-year-old with a criminal behavioral order banning him from using coin-operated machines, including parking meters and vending machines, until February 2020. The only exceptions, pardon me, The only exceptions to the order allow Stansfield to use a payphone to call emergency services and to use a Metrolink machine to purchase a ticket, but he must immediately move away from the machine once his ticket has been issued. The order also bans Stansfield from any airports or airport parking lots unless he can prove he's traveling. So he's stealing from the city.
Is he like metallic or magnetic or something? He's not allowed to go near these machines. I mean,
He's admitted to stealing from the state, and his fine is to not be allowed to use coin-operated
Operated
machines
machinery.
for 5 years. That's his penalty. I don't get it. Apparently, they're very, very nice in England. So if you're
I'm
going to commit a
guessing,
crime,
yeah, don't do it against coin-operated machinery.
no, if you're going to commit a crime, do it in England, because apparently they're really nice about it.
Why is that?
Well,
They just don't use coin-operated machinery again? They kick you off that? You're off the grid?
no, think about it. If you were stealing from a parking meter here in the States, what would happen? Jail.
Yeah, jail, okay.
Right. In England, he stole from a parking meter, several parking meters, and he's just not allowed to use parking meters.
Not allowed to use, all right, I get you. Okay.
I'm thinking if I'm going to
That's
commit a
not
crime,
bad.
that's where I'm going.
Do it right there.
Absolutely. They're very, very nice there,
Yeah, very
apparently.
nice, yeah.
Very polite. I like that.
Can't use the machinery, so if you're thirsty and you're trying to get a soda out of a machine, you're screwed.
So you got to walk up to somebody like
Dude, buy me a soda, will ya? I'll buy you one too.
yeah, like the kids do the
Yeah.
going into the liquor store.
Hanging out to 7-Eleven, yeah. Give me a soda.
Yeah, exactly. Ridiculous.
Yeah.
All right, so we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to see what's going on with Rick with This Week and Last Week.
Sounds good.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural,
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice. And we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Hey, I'm Raul Panther.
And I'm Commander B. Hawkins.
And I'm Rich Weller. We're some of the Proto Men. If we see you without this bracelet, you're a punch in the But if you have this bracelet from InRavio.com, you can win $100.
Put one of these on, or else.
Hello.
Welcome back. Thank you to the band.
Yay.
Mike, and Ryan.
Mr. M.
Ryan and the mics.
Yes. All right, so we're going to check in with Rick Eberly and see what's going on this week and next week, last week. Something like that.
Good evening, Internet friends. I've missed you so much. Yes, I know it's only been a week. You're all just so awesome. All right, enough sucking up. I know what you're really here for, so to answer your questions, yes, I do have all the news on the best upcoming events. Yes, these are all happening right here in lovely New York. And yes, I am going to tell you all the info you need to know right now. Kicking these off is a rare show by Hard Rock veteran Seether as they melt some faces at the Paramount in Huntington tonight at 7:30 p.m. And it's not just them. We got Red Sun Rising performing, stopping by as well to keep the party raging, rocking, raging, and rocking. You get it. The whole thing's being set up by the awesome people over at the Shark 94.3. I helped launch that station. Rob Rush, Orlando, represent. These guys know how to make it intense and insane. Go see them. Next up, enjoy the laid-back, hazy vibes of Jamaica at Revolution Bar and Grill's Jamaican-themed special event. The infamous Amityville Bar will be hosting performances by a variety of tasty dub acts, including the Scatolites, the Pandemics, the Soul Junkies, and my personal favorites, Radio Days. Tickets are only $20 at the door, so make sure you get your butt there and make Bob Marley proud, but in the parking lot, please. Doors open at 7:30 p.m. You can start growing your dreadlocks now, though. Saturday is always bumping, but this one's going to be a special as my friend from back in the day, WLIR, DJ Theo, stops by the Emporium in Patchogue to kick off his summer preview party. This DJ, like I said, he's been around since the LIR days. He's been tearing up the island, and he doesn't plan on stopping, as he plans an island-wide tour this whole summer. He's always out in the Hamptons, but right now he's actually still in Suffolk County. So you can catch him this Saturday, 10 p.m., the Emporium. Finally, travel back to a simpler and arguably better time next Tuesday as Brit Floyd make their way to the Beacon Theater in the city. This famous event is the experience for true Pink Floyd fans looking to relive the band's original magic. They're back with more lights, more production, more music, and more tour dates. Tickets start at just, get this, $32.50. Yes! $32.50. Head over to beacontheater.com now to reserve your seats. Unfortunately, that's it for me. As always, make sure you're visiting our newly redesigned InRavio.com to catch all our other awesome shows like Glory Days and Save and Continue. There's so many other ones I can't even mention, and we're out of time. So just follow us on Twitter at InRavio.com and like us at Facebook.com/InRavioWeekly. And make sure you're keeping up with me over at RickEberly.com. We got a lot of updates on there. Tons of events coming up, beer fields, film festivals. At Rick Eberly on Twitter, at Rick Eberly on Instagram. Thanks always for watching, and we'll see you next week.
Well, as usual.
Welcome back. Thanks, Rick.
As usual, he's loaded with information.
And he's always upbeat. I like him. Hey, this is Rick.
He's a happy guy.
He is. He's out there.
Yes.
We love Rick.
Of course we do. Okay, so this one is actually a more a happy story. This is a more human interest, kindness kind of a thing, I guess. Say, a Tennessee woman celebrated her 21st birthday by performing 21 acts of kindness to people she had never met across the city of Bristol. It was reported that Alexa Sexton and a few friends traveled across the city to complete the task on April 25th, including taking food to people in the waiting rooms of a hospital and taking breakfast to firefighters. Sexton says she was spoiled and thought the world revolved around her until about a year ago when she was baptized. She says her mentality changed and she wanted to affect people by kindness. How sweet is that?
Very nice.
Yeah, it's a real...
That's good.
Nice.
Somebody doing something good in a world that there's a lot of bad in. Awesome. Great job.
Yes.
Love it.
I think it's very sweet.
Very good. We should all try to do something every week, at least, once a week. Do something for somebody else.
Well, that's nice.
Yeah.
I don't have that much nice in me. If we're like once a month, I could definitely do that.
Even if it's in the morning, you're getting your coffee and there's somebody behind you, buy him a cup of
Oh
coffee.
no, see, in the morning, that's the worst. That's the worst time. Everybody annoys
Mario
me.
does that 3-4 times a day. Kindness just is like pouring out of him. It's like, you know. But you should. Somebody standing behind you, you buy him a cup of coffee, you know. Pass it on. Tell him, pass it on. Do something nice for somebody else.
Morning is the worst time. Everybody annoys me in the morning. When I'm on my way to get my coffee, it's almost like you can almost see me going, get out of the way, give me my coffee, get out of the way. No, it would not be good. I'd be like throwing change at people. Here, go get a coffee, get away from me. Yeah, it would not be good. All right, so here's actually something happy for me.
Okay.
There are actually 4 different holidays today, believe it or not. 2 of them really speak to me, though. So I visited our friends at obiteit.com to see if they have a recipe for this special day. And of course they do. Today, believe it or not, is Beverage Day and also No Diet Day. So the recipe of the day is milkshake cake. Think about that for a second. All you need is your favorite cake mix, or if you want to cheat a little, a plain unfrosted cake would probably work too. About 1 cup of milkshake, whipped cream, chocolate sauce, and cherries, and any other things you might like to top it with. Here's what you do. You poke holes evenly all around the cake, spread the milkshake all over the top of it, making sure it goes down into the holes, and then pop it into the freezer. Once it's frozen, top it with whipped cream and the chocolate sauce and cherries and maybe some nuts and whatever else you might happen to like on it. Serve. Ta-da, done. You're now a hero. That sounds amazing. Just think about that for a minute. Cake with milkshake in it.
Milkshake cake. It's awesome.
Look at that.
Can it get better? I don't think it can.
Look at that. Does that look amazing? That looks amazing. I want some.
That does look very good, I gotta say.
I want that.
Yeah. I don't think I could eat the whole thing.
I don't have to eat the whole thing.
I just shouldn't.
I don't
But it's
have
good.
to.
That's a taste.
Yeah. Maybe what we could do
Half
is we
for
could
you
do
and half for me.
I know what we can do.
What?
We can change it a little bit. What we can do is we can make milkshake cupcakes. So that way we can behave ourselves. Because if we have an entire cake, we're fat people, we're going to eat the whole thing. But if we have little cupcakes, we just have one.
Small version of it, sure.
Yes! Poke like a bunch
you
of
go.
holes in it. Yes, yes. I need a freezer. I need milkshake cake, please. All right. Well, I'm going to think about milkshake cake for a little while. And while I do that, you go listen to Glory Days and what they have to say about sports this week.
With that 2-minute warning.
Yes, with their 2-minute warning.
Hello again, everybody. We're Bruce and Disco from the Glory Days Show, and this is your In Radio Sports 2-minute warning.
The NFL has strict rules for team executives regarding discussing players currently under contract with other teams. In the past, the league has doled out fines and taken away draft choices for teams whose coaches or front office personnel are perceived as discussing other teams' players in a way that can be construed as tampering. Well, back in late December, a Daily News reporter asked Jets owner Woody Johnson during a press conference if he would want Darrelle Revis back if he became a free agent after the season. So Johnson innocently replied, "I'd love to have Revis back." Realizing how his statement could be misinterpreted, Johnson immediately contacted Patriots owner Robert Kraft and apologized. But the Patriots complained anyway, causing the investigation. Well, this week, the NFL decided that Johnson's comments were indeed tampering and fined them $100,000.
100,000 big ones, huh?
Yeah.
Not to be outdone, the Jets countered with their own claim of tampering against the Patriots. Not long after they had signed Revis away from Kraft and the Patriots, a reporter asked Kraft if he wished he had a better offer, if he made a better offer to Revis to try to keep him. And of course, Kraft responded, "I'd love to have Darrelle back." Of course, the NFL sided with the Patriots and decided not to fine or punish Kraft for his statement. There's always been talk in the NFL circles about how close Kraft is to the NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell. This ruling does nothing to counter that argument. By the way, the NFL still hasn't ruled on the Patriots' involvement in Deflategate, more than 90 days after the incident. It only took the U.S. Senate 42 days to report on Watergate.
You can get the lowdown on what's happening in sports and more on the Glory Days show with Bruce and Disco every Saturday morning at 10 a.m. here in the East, only on the Enravio TV network. This has been your Enravio Sports 2-Minute Warning. I'm Paul Descalfani. That's Bruce Oler, and you have been warned.
Thank you, Glory Days guys. Bruce and Dixo.
Yes.
Always
It's
a good
sports.
job.
It's not my thing.
Always a good job. I
Yes,
like
they
those
do a wonderful job. They're great guys. I don't understand what they're talking about 90% of the time.
We'll take a commercial break. We'll be right back.
Sounds good.
What's up, guys? We're Scano Fair, and we're here with Enravio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
This is Joe Larson. You should check out the 505 on Racing Show live every Monday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, or catch us on video on demand anytime, 24/7, only on the Enravio TV network.
Transmission of lice occurs from being in the wrong place at the wrong time.
Like catching a cold or a flu.
You have guaranteed peace of mind in every bottle of Got Lice because all of our products are completely natural
And organic.
but strong enough to cover all your lice removal needs while being safe and effective. Our professional technicians are specially trained with our exclusive proven technique to successfully comb out head lice. We come right to your home at your convenience.
Whenever you want us.
We bring everything needed to perform a successful and complete comb out while eliminating your head lice, and we leave you with our exclusive complimentary products to use for the next 10 days following our treatment.
For free.
Our technicians also check all family members who have been exposed to lice. Please visit us on our website today at gotlice.co or feel free to call 24 hours a day, 7 days a week at 646-257-0121.
Hello. Welcome
Hello.
back.
Welcome back.
Okay.
Moving right
All
along,
right, so-
focusing. Yes, we do have a focus problem.
Oh,
Nice.
yes, absolutely it is. Absolutely. All right, so it's time for our new game, Fact or Fiction. Okay, so the price was very wrong for a contestant on The Price is Right Tuesday afternoon. There was shock in the studio audience as a wheelchair-bound contestant named Danielle won not only a sauna retreat, but a treadmill as well. Show executives were quick to comment, stating that every audience member of the show has a chance at competing and that all prizes are selected ahead of time. Fact or fiction?
Fact.
True. So nobody really had a reason to go, oh, because she won a treadmill. I agree.
In other words, she needed the treadmill.
No, she's in a wheelchair.
Oh, she's in a wheelchair. Okay.
Boy, you are. Pay attention to me today.
Well, I mean, she's got family members that still want it. Besides, you know.
Yeah, okay. The rare northern white rhino is one of the planet's most majestic creatures. But sadly, environmental overdevelopment and ivory poaching have rendered this noble rhinoceros subspecies all but extinct, with only a single known animal left in existence. So, in an incredible act of selflessness, one nonprofit conservancy group decided to go the extra mile and give this magnificent beast an amazing gift. They took her to Six Flags. That's right, over the weekend, a group of activists got together and took Kari, the last animal of her kind, on a day-long excursion to Six Flags, Fiesta, Texas, where she was treated to dozens of attractions. Fact or fiction?
That looks like fiction.
Yeah, I'd have to say so.
I mean, because it even looks like it's screened in. Besides, if you were going to take it to Six Flags, you would take it to, you know, remember we drove through the Six Flags there?
Oh, yeah.
I would take it through that side at least. You know, that's a good excursion for her.
Yeah, I guess so.
You know what I mean? She can play with the other animals or, you know, in the habitat. I don't know, do they?
You're going to fit a rhinoceros in your car?
No. In the Toyota Camry.
Absolutely.
Yeah, right, exactly. No.
No, I don't think that even if you couldn't take a rhinoceros to Six Flags.
Do they play well?
No.
Is that your rhinoceros? Nope.
They're not. I don't think they're
Does
nice.
she bite? No, but she'll ram the hell out of you.
Exactly. Yeah, I don't think they're nice. I could be wrong, but I don't
The
think they're nice.
rhinoceros, I don't think they play well with others, do they?
No,
Like if you put them with other rhinoceroses?
I don't think so. I'm not even sure if the horn is ivory. So that story was loaded with bad facts.
Is it ivory? Well, is ivory considered bone?
Well, that's what the tusks of an elephant.
Or ivory?
Yes.
Is it bone?
Yes.
Is it?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. I would think it's some kind of bone, but it's not ivory.
I don't know. Okay, moving along. As times change, so do the trends of America's youth. One thing that has remained constant, however, is high school prom. Though the long-standing tradition has survived after decades of use, it has undergone its fair share of changes. Here is a list compiled by accredited news sources of this year's most popular prom trends. Live streaming feed for students who couldn't get a date, cash bar for dates 21 and over. The Viennese waltz continues to supplant American-style tango as preeminent dance. Fact or fiction?
Well, there's a couple of wrongs in there, so I'm going to say fiction. But if there is a streaming possibility, InRavio.com may have to add a prom channel. Kyle, should we do that on Twitch? Because it's got a good chat. Once a year.
Yeah. I'm thinking that the streaming part is not hard to imagine. The bar.
21 and over is a little bit high.
Yeah, the bar part is kind of on the ridiculous side. So yeah, and then
Maybe
the
we should
Viennese
have-
waltz. No.
Maybe we should do a contest where we have people, they vote. You know, basically we have like a raffle, and we raffle Kyle off as a prom date with a, look at him,
Oh, you're
with a
selling
limo.
the poor guy.
Who knows? Maybe get some, you know.
Well, he
some-
is cute. He could
some
probably get a
chicks
good
on-
some good bidding,
absolutely.
but
Forget about it.
workplace harassment.
Workplace harassment.
No, he could probably fetch a good price, but that's mean.
No, I'm not saying the price. I mean, be nice. Maybe
Oh, now what you're talking about is auctioning him off to some poor schlub who can't get a date?
No, that's not what I'm saying.
Poor Kyle.
No, I'm saying we'll have to work this.
With the girl with the headgear and it lives in a bubble. That's who you're giving him
That's
to?
nice. Come on.
He's way too cute for that.
He is.
Yeah.
Kyle's iffy on the whole thing. What about if we get a limos with a stock bar? Kyle, we toss that in?
Poor guy. All right, so here's our last one. A report of human remains found in Cienega. Oh, you got me, Kyle. Cienega Springs, Arizona. Turned out to be fake skeletons having a tea party underwater.
Really?
The La Paz County Sheriff's Office posted this video from a member of the dive team who investigated the report of human remains on May 4th. A snorkeler had reported seeing human remains at the bottom of the Colorado River to authorities. A Buckskin Fire Department diver found the fake skeletons sitting in lawn chairs at the bottom of the river, posed in tea party positions. Fact or fiction?
It's just far out enough. I got to say fact. But I mean, really, who's going to take the time, unless you're shooting a really cool YouTube video, who's going to take the time to get the skeletons, even fake ones, aren't cheap, right? I mean,
well,
like made up ones.
Yeah. Well, this is also Arizona. I wonder if...
Why, do they come across them in the desert a lot? Or?
No. Here's my thought process behind this. I wonder if this river is not always filled with water, because Arizona's rivers aren't always that way.
Oh, okay.
And so they were put out there, say, maybe like
beforehand,
Halloween or something, and then the monsoon season came and it flooded, and now they're underwater.
Oh, there you go.
Maybe. Like I said, this is Arizona. I don't know. All right, so he got us again. I think we were 4 for 4 that time, weren't we?
Were we?
I think so. I think we
Did
got
we
them
do
all.
good?
Yes, we
Yeah,
got them
thumbs
this
up.
time.
All
All right. So we're going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we're going to, I don't know, we're going to surprise you.
The world of advertising has changed. Radio, TV, and newspaper revenues have declined drastically. Why? Because businesses have realized that advertising return on investment isn't what it used to be. So what can we do about it? Well, that's easy. Advertise online. Own a local restaurant, real estate agency, or even a national retail chain? Whatever your business, InRavio can get your message out there, and we can do it at a fraction of the cost. Call today and see the difference for yourself. This isn't TV. This isn't radio. This is InRavio.com.
What's up, guys? We're Scared No Fair, and we're here with InRavio. If they catch you at a show with one of these bracelets, you will win $100.
That's a lot of money.
So get a bracelet.
Do whatever it takes to get that. Hit them up online.
Hello, welcome back.
Welcome back to the show.
So we're going to turn it over to Chuck now. He's got some interesting things to show me, apparently. So what do you got?
Well, we got this one here. Apparently, a Los Angeles teacher, she says that Wi-Fi makes her sick, so she wants to find out, wants it out of every one of the California classrooms, because apparently those signals are screwing with her head, and it makes her a little on the sick side.
Okay.
So she'd like to get it all out of the classrooms. Can you really feel it?
No.
I wonder.
No.
How would you know?
Because
Maybe
I don't feel it.
Maybe it just doesn't make you sick.
Well, it doesn't make me happy. It doesn't make me sad. It doesn't make me anything.
That's what I'm saying. You're just not affected by it. What if it's possible? Could be interesting.
To be sort of like allergic to Wi-Fi. That's a very sad existence, considering that most people spend a good portion of their day on the internet in one way or another.
Yeah, that's going to be that's like a gluten thing. That's going to be a real tough sell right there. That's going to be a hard thing to get away from.
Exactly. Yeah, I'm thinking that's a very, very bad day.
Now, how would this one really stink? If you're a teacher, the charges have been dropped against a teacher who used a Tesla coil. Apparently, he shocked the students with a Tesla coil.
What's a Tesla coil?
It's I believe, if I'm correct, it's what you see there with the lightning bolts coming out of it, and it's a coil, and those lightning bolts will come out just like that. And this is apparently Oregon, South Salem. Science teacher apprehended by police for allegedly using a Tesla coil to burn the phrase "I love mom" into the arms of his students.
Really?
Yeah. It is Mother's Day, so you do want to, sometimes that card just does not really do it. After so many years of buying a card, you have to really kick it up a notch and take it to the next step. Kyle's liking what I'm saying. So I think he might just get a Tesla coil and get this done.
Yeah, but he wasn't burning "I love mom" into his own skin. He was burning it into the other kids.
Send them home to mom.
Yeah, no, I'm not buying that one.
It's not working for you?
No, that's not working for me. No. No, that one doesn't work for me. Oh, I heard a story that might well, I don't know if Kyle's going to care or not. I know Kyle is very, very interested in the Apple smartwatch. And there have been reports that, I guess it's already come out. I don't really know. Yeah, okay. There have been reports that it's not working well on people with wrist tattoos.
Really?
Yes, apparently the ink is causing the watch...
Magnetic interference?
Something like that. It's causing the watch to not be able to detect that it's on your skin or send a note that maybe keep track of your heart rate or whatever it is.
Oh, okay, so it does have the same type thing where it
Yes.
can keep track of your heart rate and things like that, so it has to
Yeah, so the ink in the
touch the skin.
tattoos is actually causing it an interference problem, and they're not working well, people with wrist tattoos. Now, Kyle doesn't have a wrist tattoo, so it's okay. He can still get a watch, but yeah, it's kind of weird.
That's interesting.
Yeah.
How about this? Driving the wrong way on a major highway would be difficult to do without crashing, but dodging cars while naked and being chased by police really ramps up the difficulty. How about that?
I don't see how being naked has any effect on it.
Well, a 23-year-old woman managed to avoid death by but not charges of fleeing and eluding child abuse and indecent exposure in a recent highway romp. Apparently, the suspect, who has not been identified, was not immediately available despite my Googling prowessness, but police said that the woman abandoned her car, naked, and child, also naked, at a rest stop near a small town, and then decided to run the wrong way on the highway.
There you go. Okay, so now she's running the wrong way. She's naked with boobs flapping in the breeze.
That's correct.
Now I get where she's having a problem.
The woman avoided police stop sticks by jumping out of her Chevy Blazer and went streaking the wrong way on the highway.
I thought you were going to say she jumped out of her pants.
Oh, that would have been funny too, but I think she was already there.
Apparently. I thought she was doing it driving down the road naked. And why was her kid
4:30
naked, too?
a.m. on a Tuesday.
Okay, see, now that's just weird. You know, when you're driving down the road naked, that's weird. But then you're driving down the road naked at 4:30 a.m. on a Tuesday with a naked kid. I'm sorry, that's just...
And the 32-year-old husband, who was also naked.
Okay, now they're just nudists. Yeah,
Yeah, it's getting bad, right?
yeah.
Well, yeah, it's hard to make that one up. Well, how about some stupid headlines?
Okay, I
This
like
is
those.
always a good one.
Yes, I like those.
So, Kyle popped these guys up. Let me see here. The top one says 17 remain dead in morgue shooting spree.
I hope so. That's all I can say to that. I hope so.
I hate when they wake up
Yes.
right there. That's, you know.
Yeah. They won't stay
somebody-
dead.
Somebody didn't do their job.
Exactly.
How about a worker suffers leg pain after a crane drops an 800-pound ball on his head? I'm thinking the leg pain was probably the last thing he was thinking about if it dropped it on his head.
Well, yeah, it was an 800-pound ball. I'm not sure he's thinking about anything, considering it dropped on his head.
Yeah. How about this one? Abbreviated rules.
You have to think about that for a second.
Get
Just
your
look at it.
magnifying glass out. and
That's
read
the
that.
abbreviated rules. Can you
rules, yeah.
imagine
Could
what
you imagine?
the whole page would be?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then this late-breaking news story. Breathing oxygen linked to staying alive.
No, really? Wow. It's a good thing I like oxygen.
This is why you must proofread your newspapers.
Can you imagine if you didn't like oxygen? You know, like some people don't like tomatoes, didn't like oxygen. That would really
And
stink.
apparently this next robber, this is a bank robbery. It took place July 20th at the bank branch, and apparently the robber got away with 50s, 30s, and 20s.
I want 30s. I've never seen a 30 before. I want a 30.
Yeah, I always wanted the $3 bill
I know.
with Santa Claus.
It's not real.
Yeah, I know. It's the elusive $3 bill. And how about this one? Last but not least.
Okay.
This is to my youngest daughter, Samantha Lynn, a.k.a. Dog Turd,
Oh,
who I can't believe turns 5.
why would you call your 5-year-old dog turd?
Thinking somebody screwed up somewhere, right?
Oh, man, I hope so. But you know, I have an aunt that calls my sister Stinky.
No, that's not Dog Turd, though.
No, but it's still not nice.
Yeah, it's not super nice, but, you know. I've done some really not nice things to myself, so.
You've done them to yourself? Why would you do them to
No, to
yourself?
other people. I've had nicknames I've called people that are bad.
Shame on you.
Yes. Well, you were there with me. Who are you kidding?
Oh, okay. I know exactly the one you're talking about now.
We got a handful of those.
Yeah.
Well, how about this one? The FBI is researching the lyrics to Louie Louie before realizing the Copyright Office must have them.
What?
Yeah, they spent years researching the lyrics to Louie Louie before realizing the Copyright Office must have them. Last week, as you may or may not have heard, Jack Eli passed away at the age of 71. He was the singer for the Kingsmen who did the song.
Okay.
Right. So, and he happened to do a cover song in a single take under poor conditions. It was taped under poor conditions that created one of the most memorable songs in rock and roll history, also known as Louie Louie.
Oh, okay, I get it. They were researching what the lyrics could possibly be because nobody understands
clue.
them.
Right.
And they spent all that time on it, and then they realized that
It was in the Copyright Office all along. All I had to do was go look it up.
okay.
I wonder
Are
if
they
those-
there?
I wonder if those are the top-notch guys.
Probably.
Why would they be researching that? I mean, as long as, what, 100 years old? Or pretty close?
Going on it, yeah.
So what do we got coming up? We've got some shows happening this week.
Yes.
An abbreviated Save and Continue. I think Kyle is going to be doing something from abroad.
That face.
I don't
You
mean
have
a
shocked the poor guy all evening.
I don't mean a girl. I mean like he heard abroad and he's like, what? No, you're going to be playing the game, I guess. Right? You're going to be twitching on and doing a gameplay, right? Gameplay tomorrow for Save and Continue. And then we have Glory Days on Saturday morning at 10 o'clock. And I'm sure that they've got a whole bunch of news with all the things that have been happening there in sports this week. So they're going to have a whole bunch of things that are going on. And if you haven't already, because you're already there and you're watching, but you should check out the new InRavio website. Just go through and check it all out. Mario's been working very hard, burning the midnight oil, getting that website going, and it looks awesome. It looks
Yes,
real
it
nice.
does.
Yeah, a lot of input from Kyle, and we had the whole gang on that one. So that's a really nice website we got going there now. So check it out, navigate around, tell us what you think. You know, use the submission form, and give us the yay or nay. And then we'll be back again with 505 on Monday. Joe will be back. And he's going to have another episode of Racing the Early Years, so you're going to want to check that out.
Absolutely.
And we'll be back next Wednesday. Same bad time.
Yes, with more stupid news and maybe some more fact and fiction, and who knows, another new game maybe? I don't know. Have to wait and see.
Yes. We're also going to have a musical guest, which is going to be starting not in May, but in June. And what we're going to do is we're going to have a Reverb Nation musical guest, and we're going to play a video from them and have a little interview with that band, either Skype or maybe in studio if they're local. It'll be an up-and-coming band, somebody you may want to watch out for, somebody you may want to tell your friends about. So it's new music. It's very good, and it's going to be all genres. So.
Nice.
We're going to get a lot of submissions from all over.
Very cool.
And we're already starting to pile them up. So now we have to go through and we have to pick out which ones we're going to do, and we're going to mix it up a little bit here and there.
Very cool.
So it should be very interesting.
I'm impressed.
So until next week.
Until next week, follow us on Twitter at InRavio, like us on Facebook at facebook.com InRavio Weekly. See you next week, same time, same place. See you later, bye.
Bye.
InRavio.com.